Did you ever feel like pushing that door open at work, walking out, and hitting the open road? Well, my name is Nick Kessler, and I teach shop. And this is my buddy, Brian Fulmer. He teaches too. And let's not forget about our former student, Wolfie. And when summer comes, we turn into a 3-person film crew that hits the highways and byways of North America in style, riding drop top in our 1968 Caddy. Our main mission, to educate you about the places we visit. No classroom rules or lesson plans here. Just complete freedom to show you what this great nation is about. This is Road Trip Masters. This week's episode has us driving to the Pocono region of Pennsylvania. And as always, rolling drop top style in the 68 Caddy. The Poconos are vast. It covers an area equivalent to that of the state of Delaware and takes on a kidney shape. This area was originally inhabited by the Iroquois, Shawnee, Lenape, Minisink, and Paupack Indians. The turn of the 20th century, the Poconos developed into a classic resort area that was popular with Hollywood elite. But now the Poconos is known for its hiking, action-adventure, classic golf courses, water parks, fine dining, East Coast skiing, and we are here to experience just a tiny bit of what this area has to offer. Our first stop is along the wild and scenic Delaware River, near the town of Delaware Water Gap. Originally known as the Buckwood Inn, the Shawnee Inn and Golf Resort is a step back in time, and that's where I ran into Rob, the GM here at Shawnee. All right, Rob, here at Shawnee, absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Give me a little history.
1911, so we're a little over 105 years old now.
Used to be really big with Hollywood elite, correct?
Jackie Gleason, Lucille Ball, Perry Como, Eddie Fisher. They would actually stay for months.
So tell me a little bit about the rooms. First of all, how many rooms do you have?
We have 103 rooms, but we have a sort of different style of rooms. So you can stay in the main inn itself. We have some luxury suites, and those luxury suites are really for those people who are really looking to get away.
And you got that beautiful pool.
It is sort of that old classic pool.
Old school style. We
That's
like
it.
that here on the show. Tell us a little bit about the eateries on the premise.
We have a couple. We have one that's right inside the inn itself. It's called the River Room. It's sort of the staple of the resort. We have our Gem and Keystone Brew Pub, which is right at the entrance to the resort. Great to grab a burger, one of the beers that are brewed right here on property.
There's a brewery here at Shawnee.
I mean, every day we feel so fortunate to have that. I mean, there's no other resort that has a craft brewery.
The outdoor activities that you offer here at Shawnee.
So, I mean, you can really hike, you can bike, you can swim, you can canoe, kayak. We also have a pontoon boat. We do have a boat captain who will take you out.
So wait a minute, you actually have your own boat captain
I
that
know.
takes you on the Delaware?
Right here in the middle of the Pocono Mountains. Can you believe it?
A captain.
Yes.
Now you have something unique here too. You call it glamping?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about glamping.
Glamorous camping or luxury camping. Basically, you come and it's like checking into a hotel room in a tent. Real bed, nice linen, electricity, Wi-Fi, all those comforts of camping that you normally get, right?
The golf course that you have here, an A.W. Tillinghast course. Classic. I mean, if you're a golf enthusiast and a purist, you have to come play this course. And it's mostly on an island, correct?
Right. 24, 27 on an island. And A.W. Tillinghast's very first design.
Rob, thank you so much.
Thanks, Nick.
You know, in our stay here, I think we're going to challenge your golf pro, Jason. Brian and I, we're going to hit the links with him. You say stay and play, I think that's what we got to do. Located about 25 miles northeast of the Shawnee Inn lies the quaint little town of Milford, Pennsylvania, where we found the Hotel Faucher. When Master Chef Louis Faucher moved here in 1867, he bought the then-known Van Gordon and LaBar Hotel. Being trained at the world-renowned Delmonico's restaurant in New York City, Chef Louis brought all of his skill and culinary genius to the town of Milford. And that's where Brian caught up with Chef Michael to dive deeper into this classic, original 5-star restaurant.
Hey, Chef, it's hot back here.
It sure is hot back here. It's going to get even hotter in a moment. I was in San Juan, Puerto Rico, 1995, and I was in my favorite sushi restaurant. I noticed this little thing down in the bottom of the corner of the menu that said sushi pizza. And I thought, what in the world is sushi pizza? So I ordered one. But from that came a great idea. So I spent some time playing with it.
Yeah.
What's a pizza? It's a great crust, it's great sauce, great toppings, right? So I made a crust out of Japanese sticky rice, right?
Almost looks like a frisbee.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Made it into a disc, right? That we're gonna stick in tempura batter and then deep fry. And then we'll begin to put the toppings on it. So here we are.
It's
a little cooler over here off the fire, right? We've got our fabulous pizza crust, right? The good foundation. I like to cut the pizza first because it can be a little messy when you
when
have
you
the
put it
sauce
later.
and so on
Yeah.
it.
Then Chef Michael sliced and diced up some ahi tuna. Next, he added a mayonnaise-based sauce of sake, soy sauce, mirin, and rice vinegar, and topped it off with tobiko. Finish with a touch of scallions.
All right, chef. This is time.
Going in for a taste?
Going in. You gonna join me?
I'm going to join you. Me pass up sushi pizza?
at that.
Never. Truly a celebration of flavors and textures,
Really is.
temperatures. It's what the Japanese call umami. It's that wonderful feeling in your mouth. It's that fifth sense that we can't really describe.
Umami.
Umami. Umami. Umama. Umama. So Brian, I'd like to introduce you to Brandon Grubilla. He's the young man I was telling you about.
What do we have for us here?
Today we have our Delmonico steak. It's a 30-day dry-aged ribeye. Do a simple seasoning of salt and pepper. You get a lot of flavor just in the aging process. So all it really needs is salt to bring out those great flavors. Should always season on a rack and season with height, therefore to distribute the salt evenly. I season all the sides, therefore to cover all surface areas.
I'm a one-side guy.
So we're gonna start on our cap side.
The Maillard reaction, which is what makes that nice caramelization on the meat, actually doesn't start to happen until 300 degrees.
Oh, really?
And it happens in that period of 300 to 500 degrees. So the hotter the better.
I mean, I don't know if you're getting this, the sweat coming
Yeah,
all
right.
over us. I mean, it's hot back
Yeah.
Yeah, it radiates, and you can feel it.
Oh,
you can feel
I
it.
don't even know if I have eyebrows left.
So this is a dry aged steak, and the process of dry aging is that the whole ribeye is hung in a room that's temperature, humidity, and air velocity controlled.
Now, are we talking like Rocky Balboa is in that room slugging away at the meat? I
That
mean,
might make it more tender, actually.
I'll tell you what, I'm drenched.
Terrific.
I am drenched. That grill's hot. I guarantee you that.
The steak sizzled away for 4 minutes, and then we let it sit, cooking up some magic beans in the meantime. Look how they turned from purple to green. Next, we took the potatoes au gratin out of the oven and sliced up the steak, finishing it with a custom demi-glaze.
Chef, the only thing we're missing now is a good bottle of wine.
Well, let's head on upstairs to the Delmonico room. We've got a fabulous wine list, and I'll bet we can find a bottle for you.
You're on. Chef, some of the famous people that were sitting in our seats at one time.
In this very room here at the
Yeah.
Hotel Fauchère, way back then the birthplace of the conservation movement here in Milford,
I
Pennsylvania.
can just picture myself as Teddy Roosevelt.
Mapping out the first national park while someone was pouring his red wine
Huh.
as he was about to eat his Delmonico steak.
Or Babe Ruth, Charlie Chaplin.
Gifford Pinchot, all of the greats that had stayed at this hotel at some point in its history.
You're exactly right. And us.
And us. Cheers.
Chef Michael and Brian Fulmer.
Pleasure having you.
Thank you, Chef.
Coming up next on Road Trip Masters, Brian and I hit the links at Shawnee, the Challenge to Golf Pro. Then we feel the need for an adrenaline rush and cheat on the 68 Caddy. Then later, we meet up with a man who will bring back your childhood memories. Welcome back. As promised, Brian and I are here to play this classic course, which was designed by famed golf course architect A.W. Tillinghast, who was an early pioneer of golf course design in America. Jackie Gleason learned how to play golf here, and Arnold Palmer met his wife Winnie in the pro shop at Shawnee. It is also rumored that the PGA was founded on the fairways here at Shawnee. But it was time for us to challenge the Golf Pro and see how we match up. That's where Brian and I met up with Jason to square off in this epic battle that was about to happen.
All right, Brian, we're here with Jason.
Yeah, my second time out. I can't wait for this. And you took us to this hole. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Probably one of our most picturesque holes. We're hitting over a part of the Delaware River. We have a very iconic bridge.
And this hole, you said, what, 140?
142 yards from right here. From
Now,
where we're
normally, what would you recommend somebody to use to hit this?
standing. Varies between person to person. Right now, I have my pitching wedge.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must be called Mr. Muscles.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying anything, but
I feel very confident today.
Brian was being a little cocky for his second time out, making fun of the Golf Pro on his own turf. Let's see how he does.
Oh. I got all that one.
You hook that one. Here, buddy. Take another.
Okay, I'll drop it over there. In the Delaware, just like they say. I knocked one in the woods, one in the Delaware. I think I'll just take a drop somewhere over there. Can I do that?
Now that Brian had his tail between his legs, it was time for me to shine.
Be the ball. Be the ball.
Going right? Come on, baby. Well done, buddy.
With the prime spot on the pond, I was nervous to watch Jason take the tee.
right, we're putting for birdie.
Okay, I'm in the drop zone, so I guess just drop it. No, drop it closer to the hole. And I'm gonna do what Jason calls a bump and run. I'm gonna bump it and then I'm gonna run. Okay, I'll take it.
My Uncle Mike always told me to lock my elbows like a pendulum in a clock instead of loose with the wrist.
It's nice to see other people struggle. Usually it's me who's struggling.
Like usual, we are about to get shown up by the pro.
Birdie it up.
Not too bad.
Hit it hard enough, you'll be in the drop zone.
Oh, we might get it. We might get it. Get there. Eerily silent now.
There you go.
Whew. That's a 4.
Now, it was Brian's chance to redeem himself.
Nope. Which is nice, because when you hit it too far, you get to go again right off the bat. What is this, 5, 6, 7, right? Not counting the ones in the woods, or the one in the Delaware.
Yep.
All right, finished it up. Ready for hole 19.
For me to tie, Jason had to miss.
For the win.
I thought it was going to go to the right.
Did I do it on purpose? I don't know.
Jason got a 3. I got a 4. Fulmer.
Got the bronze. But some lucky scuba diver was going to get a lucky yellow ball.
And there you go. Hey, when you're up at Shawnee, look for that yellow ball. That's Brian's. And turn it in and mail it back to us.
After being put in our place by Jason, we needed to take in the natural beauty of the Poconos. And what a better place than Bushkill Falls. Known as the Niagara Falls of Pennsylvania, Brian and I decided to block out some time and explore this jewel of the Poconos.
Well, Fulmer, which one, buddy?
Now we can go to the main falls. Bridal View Falls, 7. Let's see.
And we're back. We ended up just following our noses and found ourselves at the lookout. And between you and me, I think Brian is afraid of heights.
Tell you what, Fulmer, our first stop along our trail map. Hey, we're about, I don't know, looks to me like we're about 100 feet up in the air.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to really appreciate unless you're here how nervous I am right now standing this high.
To calm Brian's nerves, we descended down further, and it got louder.
Be careful, Wolfie, don't drop that camera. No. Take your time.
Believe it or not, they told us they were a little light on rain this year.
I would love to see it during the normal time.
Maybe we could go up with some buckets of water and just throw them in there and give it a little bit of a
What,
push.
I got a couple squirt guns. That should add to it.
This is where it spills out, and then you look down, and then there you have that classic Pocono Mountain topography right there. Beautiful. Look at these tree roots just coming right out.
Nature just adapts to its surroundings.
Going into those crevices, looking for any source of moisture.
I do the same thing myself.
Up we went, and let me tell you, it was a workout. I felt a little burn in my legs. Well, at least Wolfie got a nice shot of my calf muscles.
Tell you what, it's amazing. We're at the top of the falls here, and just right over there, probably like this wide, it funnels down through. That's what starts Bushkill Falls.
Last stop, the lookout over the Delaware, and the view was breathtaking. Definitely worth the trip. A day well spent at Bushkill Falls in the Poconos. Coming up next on Road Trip Masters, Brian and I feel the need for speed and head to Pocono International Raceway. Then, I meet up with a legend who will have you singing along with him. Welcome back. We're at Pocono International Raceway, located in Long Pond, PA. Founded in 1968. This 2.5-mile track is one of the longest courses in NASCAR and features a 14-degree bank turn that Brian and I were about to experience. So we caught up with Jesse, who owns and runs Stock Car Racing Experience. It's a NASCAR driving school where you get your rocks off at 160 miles an hour plus. All right, Brian, we're here, Pocono. We're with Jesse.
Pretty excited. We're ready to go. Beautiful day, and you hear the cars already in the background.
Oh, yes, we do. Man, they're loud. Jesse, I'm getting kind of scared even thinking about getting behind the wheel of one of these machines, man. I mean, are you guys safe? What's going on?
We're going to teach you everything you need to know. Your only limitations is, how much you pucker up there.
I like to call it this.
Yeah, there you go. Start off about 100 miles an hour, and we'll whip you up to about 150, 160 miles an hour.
God, I'll tell you what, I'm sweating already. I don't know about you, Brian.
I did see some women drivers out there, and they were pretty good.
They were fast. The women listen better to the guys. The guys, the egos get involved, you know? We've done 1.9 million miles around this track since we opened in 1998.
Man.
We've done over 100,000 students out here, and we haven't put a scratch on anybody.
That's absolutely incredible. So no accidents, no nothing.
No, nothing. We've scratched a car or two, but we haven't hurt anybody.
Nerves are building up, getting kind of itchy. Adrenaline flowing, man.
Well, most likely you'll be shaking at the end of this thing, but it'll be good.
Oh, man, looking forward to it, Jesse.
All right,
hey,
let's
get
get
us
started.
started where
Yeah.
we need to go. Jesse sent us upstairs to get trained before we stepped into one of these beast cars. After all, safety is first and foremost when signing the liability forms. We received detailed instruction on track layout and what the various flags meant and the other signs. Next, back downstairs to actually see up close what we were going to drive. Our instructor educated us on the car's aerodynamics, how to get in the car, how to put the steering wheel on, what each of the indicator lights and specific gauges all meant, and last but not least, how to put on the 5-point safety restraint system. Onward to the wardrobe trailer to get our racing gear on. All right, it's almost race time, baby. Now to get fitted for the helmet. Helmet check. Popping my glasses off here. Get this large one. Here the car's coming around. See if she fits. That's extra small. How's that?
Perfect. Mine doesn't have that face thing in front.
You got the old school. There we were, like two gladiators ready to enter the arena. Look at our intense stare down. Fearless. Off to battle. I got into orange car number 94, and Brian, he rode shotgun with the instructor, car number 88. Crank it up! Some last minute advice from my crew chief, and out of the pits. First Fulmer, then I was second, then this guy, he was last. After a couple of laps, I thought I was doing well. Then I got the sign for running too slow and was passed and fell into third. How embarrassing. But who cares? I was running down the track and topped out close to 165 miles per hour and feeling the rush. Turn 1 with the 14-degree bank was the worst. When I got into it, I could feel the blood rush out of my head. My trip came to an end and I entered the pits, out of the car and off with the Hans device, where I caught up with Jesse.
Jesse, if I could do it again, I would trust the car. First 4 laps, I figured, well, I'll just see. It just seems like it just wants to kick out.
Oh, I'm telling you, what a great rush. I have to admit it, Jesse was right. My hands were shaking. Up next on RTM, I sit down with the man who inspired us all on Saturday mornings. Welcome back, people. So who is our famous person from the Poconos? Well, it's no other than Mr. Bob DeRoe, jazz pianist and lead songwriter of the kids' television show, Schoolhouse Rock. Bob, how you doing?
Are you Nick?
I'm Nick.
All right.
Bob, absolutely gorgeous house here.
Oh, thanks.
You guys so bright and vibrant, perfect place for creating, composing music. When did you first start to even attempt to play the piano?
At home, I had a piano, and I'd experiment, and try to find songs and chords.
What's usually your inspiration?
The best way is to have a commission, like Schoolhouse Rock was a commission.
Who approached you on that?
David B. McCall. He said, my little boys can't multiply, can't memorize the tables, but they sing along with Jimi Hendrix and the Rolling Stones. And they get their words. So I figured, let's put it to, we'll call it multiplication rock. Then I went to the piano and started just, 3 is a magic number. They said, write some more. And he wanted to make an album. It was actually issued on Capitol Records.
Can we head into your studio where the magic happened?
Let's move over there to the big piano.
I love this opening, yeah.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Hooking up words and phrases and clauses. Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number.
It's all bringing back all these memories and, stuff. And it's like, wow, I remember that and what age and where I was, what house I lived in. And these things are iconic, not only in the United States, but throughout the world. And they're still being used in the classroom today.
Isn't that great?
It's phenomenal. exit song. Can you write us like a
When you go from here,
I don't know,
get in your car.
and I'm gonna put it in
Don't
gear.
leave nothing behind.
Cause
Then you put it in gear.
Bob's gonna sell it online.
Don't go that way.
I won't.
Go that way.
To the nearest
And you'll
bar.
get there.
Bob,
Hey,
thank you
Nick.
so much, man. I appreciate it. Then it was time to go. I had a feeling Bob wanted us to get out of there and leave him alone. Well, that's it for now. Until next time, people, get out there and hit the open road, whether it be planned or unplanned. So until next time, rock on, people, and God bless America.